Today's lesson is on the present perfect tense. The perfect tenses are a set of forms we use to talk about past events that may not have started and ended in the past, or may have been frequent or ongoing. They are forms of past tense that denote a direct relationship with present or future events. Think of them as a more detailed form of simple past tense. They give us more information about when events or actions occurred. Present perfect tense indicates that an action was completed at some point in the past, or that the action extends into the present, and is often used with adverbs that begin in the past and go up to the present. Examples of the present perfect tense are: I have studied astronomy my whole life. My dad has worked as an astronaut since 1982. He has traveled in space. To make the present perfect tense, we use have or has plus a past participle verb. Please pause the video to complete the activity. Remember, there are many verbs that are irregular in this form. Most verbs take ed or en changes. Examples of these types of verbs are go, travel, work, live, and search. They become gone, traveled, worked, lived, and searched. There are 3 different times we use the present perfect tense. We use the present perfect tense when we describe a situation that began in the past and continues in the present. An example of this is, Dr. Brown has lived in the space station for 6 months. She will come home next June. Here, we've used the present perfect tense to indicate that Dr. Brown is still currently living in the space station. We also use the present perfect tense when we talk about past events or experiences with current relevance. An example of this is, she has already gone to space 5 times, but this trip will be the longest. In this case, we are using the present perfect tense because we are comparing a past event to a present event. The third time that we use the present perfect tense is when we are talking about a very recently completed action, or an action that went on over time in the past and is completed at the moment of speech. An example of this is, for the last 2 years, NASA has searched for alien life. Here, we've used the present perfect tense because the action was continuous and ongoing over a period of 2 years. It can be easy to make mistakes when using the present perfect tense. It's important to remember that we use this simple past tense for a one-time event that does not have special current relevance. An example of that is, the astronauts walked in space yesterday. Another common mistake is using the incorrect form of the verb have. Has is third person singular. We use it with pronouns like he, she, or a name like Dr. Brown, Dad, or NASA. Have is for first person, second person, or third person plural. Use it with pronouns like I, they, you, or we. It's time for our next activity. Please pause the video and then resume when it is complete. For a final bit of fun, we've included a pun. How does NASA organize a party? They plan it. Bonus challenge question. This is a silly pun that plays with words. Can you provide the grammatically correct answer? Can you rewrite that answer in present perfect tense? After you've completed all of the activities in the video, please remember to bring a copy to our next class meeting.